Hello, everybody. This is TheLisol. Welcome to my week 19 of 2024 roster update for my main account, TheLisol. Let us get started. So for this project, I've put together this spreadsheet to track my progress. I break my farms down into 3 or 4 tiers, 5 characters per tier, and I try to get one character to their goal each week and hopefully stage a second one at G12, G13, depending on what kind of resources I have. I have 2 concurrent projects going on right now. I am adding relic levels to important teams: Leia, JMK, SLKR, Jabba, and I think that's it for the time being. As you can see, I'm almost done with this project. I have 1 relic level on Leia to go, and I have bays to take up to relic 7 from G12. Obviously, I didn't get any progress done on this project this past week, but on the other project, which is taking up characters to G13 to prep for future journeys, and just because I'm adding relic levels, so I've got the resources to take characters up to G13. We got Lord Vader requirements, Bo-Katan requirements, and Afro requirements. This past week, I actually was able to get Traya done and armor staged at G12. This is going to be pretty tough right here, these 2 groups, because there's a lot of Kairos in there, and I'm also working on Gungans, though the Gungans are pretty close to being maxed out, at least as far as I can do for my gear levels. So with the change in the gear economy and with the raid rewards, it's basically made purple gear trivial. So I made a concerted effort over the past year to bring up the back end of my roster all to G11, which is minimal usefulness, or like the minimum for usefulness for a lot of these characters, for most characters, and is also where they start the mechanics work in all the fleets. So it adds depth and it helps with my fleets, and overall it's just nice to see all of these things, these numbers tick up. So at the beginning of last year, I started with 90 characters that I wanted to take up to G11, and I'm now at 83 out of 90. Now granted, a lot of these were Lightspeed bundle characters, but I've been making some seriously good progress. I have 7 characters left to go to get to G11. So my entire roster is G11 plus, except for newer marquees, which I'm actively working on anyway. That's why they're not on this list. No Afro requirements, no Bo-Katan requirements, no Jar Jar requirements, that kind of stuff. So I will be bringing all of those characters up anyway, so I didn't want to include them on this list. I'm really happy with this. I now have like a baseline. Every character I have can be useful. I can do any of these weird feats and conquest, that kind of stuff. So I pre-recorded my gearing, so let's take a look at that. I start by taking Stap up to what is it, 7 stars, and Boss Nass up to 5. Here we go. We get Traya up to relic 3. Stap being done is a huge weight off my shoulders, though Captain Tarples is now a farm, but he's on a really low energy node, so it's fine. So Traya's up to R3, so I can use a Data Crown with her and with Savage. I take a look at Leia. I don't have everything I need to take her up. It's mostly the what are they? The dirty keypads that I don't have, though I will be able to take her up in the next week or 2. We're taking a look at Cam. Take him up to 7 stars. Finally finished that process. That was a pain in the ass. I'm not touching Ewoks because of the Lightspeed bundle, but there was a weird bug with it, so I didn't have them ready just yet. I do wind up, and all the calculations in here are like the GP tracking and stuff. They are counted in that, but this was there was some weird bug where I couldn't see the other Lightspeed bundles. What are we doing? Oh, then we're taking Profundity up to 7 stars. Finally. Long time coming. Now I have all the meta fleets up to 7 stars. I'm very happy with that. the profundity was like the least important to have at 7 stars. That's why I never put any crystals into it. I did for Executor and for Leviathan. All right, and here we're taking Armorer up to, I'm pretty sure I take her to G12 here. Spend some Kairos, get them done. And there we go. I add the Zeta to her as well. And then I look at these other characters. I can't really do them because of the Kairos. So I might only be able to get like one every 2 weeks from this list, but I've got another project that I'm going to be cooking next to this one after that. So let's back to here. So tracking my progress from last week to this week, we went from 10.88 million to 11.016. So that is that's 120,000, give or take. 248 Zetas from 247. Omicrons stayed at 32. G13s went from 183 to 198. That's the Ewoks, the Night Sisters, and what was the other one? Oh, and the Geos. G12s dropped to 14. A bunch of those were G12 characters. And G11s dropped to 28, and a bunch of those were G11 for me as well. So in the next week, I am working on Baze Malbus. His gear is pretty easy. I don't see anything in here that's doubled up that's of any concern. Yeah, just one set of hypo syringes, one set of med packs, and the rest of that's easy stuff like the tactical data and the visor. I always have a ton of that stuff left over, so you should be pretty easy to gear up. And my plan for the next week, Dark Side Light Side, we're doing Kairos, CCBs, Boss Nass ×3, Cantina, Captain Tarples, Fleet. We're doing med packs, security scanners, hypo syringes, and fusion furnaces. And my goal next week is to have Baze at R7. So that's it for week 19, guys. I really appreciate you guys following along, coming and watching. I will see you guys in week 20. Peace out.